have some business that you have to attend to first before I start talking. So make sure that you have 3 index cards. If you don't, I don't want any fussing. I didn't get a chance to the door prize. Oh, well, fussing on mine. So, all right, go ahead.
Well, first off, thank you for joining us. Very quick run through for us today. I don't think I actually have any updates. Just that we are having the annual kickball tournament in Poole again. So I just kind of wanted to gauge, are people interested in becoming a team? Yes, awesome, cool. All right, so more information on that. Just wanted to quickly make sure everybody was into that. So as always, any feedback, please scan that. And then yeah, I'll throw it over to Lily.
Okay, hey everyone. I updated all the points today. If there's anything that I missed, just let me know and I can fix it. I think I got everything though. Just don't forget about the new absence policy, or not new, but existing absence policy 2 per semester. And then, just a show of hands, who would play in a pickleball tournament?
How competitive is it?
It's us versus the ambassadors if we did it.
Oh, we got a
Oh, we went down. Put me as a maybe. I'll be a maybe on that.
I put like twice.
Yeah, I'm an athlete, but I'm not a pickleballer just yet.
It would be like probably on a weekend. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Do you know where
We were just trying to do a little collab.
I can find the form for points for
And
the
then just
semester?
some recruitment
I know it's on Excel,
updates.
but I
We
can't.
have 37 applications. That's crazy.
I'll put it. Yeah, I haven't been able to find it.
I sent out the interview spreadsheet to sign up for an interview slot. There's a few open, but thanks to everyone who's already signed up. We'll probably have to add more slots. So just keep checking that, see if
Wait, is this
anything
it?
opens.
Right here?
If you sign up for something and then realize closer to the date that you can't do it, like at least 48 hours in advance, just send a message to the group chat, and someone should hopefully pick it up. And then just the mixer night is April 2nd at 6. Let me know by next Friday if you can't be there, but it's mandatory. And we've worked some meetings, scheduling stuff out, if there's any, so it's not 3 back-to-back meetings. Okay. You don't have anything?
There's just a donut tabling event, I guess coming soon. So
I'm pretty sure it happened yesterday.
Yeah, we did
it
the.
did yesterday, and I saw it too. It looked great.
So, we went through 2 boxes. Had one left over.
I think Ashley did.
Yeah, a lot of people came by them.
But we
Yeah.
got some money from student government for the first year ever. So yes.
It's all part of team effort, man. Team effort.
I will put my slide up there. It's the same thing it has been. Just a reminder, if you're looking for quick, easy points, just sign up for the Y, the PL, and then a day of my life if you want a quick point. And that's about it. Repost Instagram things like y'all have been doing to kind of get outreach, but other than that, that's it.
I think you just get a couple slides just for space.
Did it enter?
Yeah, Harrison also has.
Just
He's not here, just let the.
okay. Thanks to everyone who helped with the last one. I put those points in today too, and then there's another one coming up mid-March.
All right, so we got a guest speaker today, Mr. Adam, but we can call you
Trey.
Trey. We call him Trey. So we'll be going over some lessons about being a mentor. I know I sent out this document earlier. Did everybody get that through email? Does everybody have access to the laptop? If not, no worries. We have some physical copies for you to go over the presentation. So Trey.
Wait.
Yeah, sorry.
Kayla and Steph just have one announcement.
So just a reminder that the Poole Student Leader Showcase will be Monday, April 7th from 6 to 8 in
The Duke Energy Room in the Hunt
Not there.
Conference. More to come, you'll get emails and
invitation and all that.
Yeah.
We will feed you.
I'll take it. Might even write an utensil though.
Your hand raised. What's up?
I don't know. I didn't even remember. I'll have to get it
I don't
out.
know.
There we go.
I have my
All
phone.
right. Again, my name is actually Wayne Thomas Adams III. My son is a senior here. He's in sports management. He is the 4th. That was a deal breaker which is probably explains why I'm no longer married to either. I have 2 ex-wives. But it was a deal breaker. If I had a son, his name was going to be Wayne Thomas Adams IV. Thomas asked me when he was probably 6 years old, he says, "Dad, do I have to name my son Wayne Thomas Adams V?" I said, "You can name him whatever you want to." I said, "I made sure that the family goes one more generation." So that was all I'm concerned about. He works with Will. Will got me into this, so if I do a wonderful job, thank you. If I don't, you can beat Will up. That's what we got going on. All right. The power of mentorship. Mentorship transforms lives and communities. The mentor framework will equip you and inspire you, empower you to lead others. Who's the most powerful person in this room? Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're pointing at me, wrong, thank you for playing, you've been a wonderful contestant.
It's us.
Nobody knows? Who's 18? Who's 18? I'm not going to have you stand up. I did that one time in class, cost me $263. So I got to find a day's pay. So if you are 18, you are the most powerful person in this room. A bunch of you are looking around going, this guy does not know what he's talking about. Yes, I do. Did you vote? If you can vote. Now, I just want to know if you did. Okay? Put that in perspective. I'm 58. Hopefully, I will live to be 82. That's how old my father was when he passed away. So I've got roughly 24 years. That means I can vote possibly 6, 8 more times. The person that's 18, make my math simple, let's say they live to be 88, they get to vote how many times?
16.
First, don't say a lot, because I get that response. A lot, no. They can vote about what, 30, 40 times?
16, 17, 18.
Okay. So who has more power, me or them? They
Damn.
do. Do not let age fool you. Do not get caught up in that trap. All right, real quick. This is why you have 3 cards. Pick the lie. I'm giving away stuff too. Number 1, I was an extra in the movie Bull Durham. I graduated from NC State in 1988. Those of you that do the math, that was a long time ago. Number 2, my roommates and I built a shooting range in our apartment so we could shoot our pellet guns. Number 3, I wore a Who Farted shirt to class. Number 4, I spent the night on Stratford Common with my girlfriend during the fall semester. So, write your name quickly on which one you think it is. Put it up here in the box. Here is 1, here is 2, here is 3, here is 4.
Oh god.
I don't want to disrespect it.
I want to say 4 because I feel like
If you don't have
fall semester,
pens,
like that fall semester was actually like,
Yeah, no, what I'm going for.
maybe it was the spring semester.
And then,
fall there.
Hey everybody, I gave you access to the document. You're an editor now. Now you're.
Foul. We're going foul.
remember, put your name on it. If I draw it out, instead of a name on it, I don't know if it's one or not.
You look at it, it's all recorded.
What is it? It is recorded.
I was messing with you. I can't see what you're
Can you operate a camera?
I like number 3. I kind of like one number 3.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. No, just mention that. Going once, going twice. Yes, I was in the movie Bull Durham. My
Let's go.
roommate and I decided that 8 o'clock at night, they were filming in the stadium. His girlfriend and a friend of hers went. We went. We showed up. They put us in the stands. Actually, we came and sat down in the stands. The casting director walked out there and said, "Whoa, you two," pointed us out. And there were probably 50, 60 people there. Pointed us out and said, "You're new. You need to move." And he repositioned us. Now, I've watched the movie several times. I have not seen it, but it's at the night scene where you see, I can't think what his name is now. Nuke is his character. It's where you see him pitching at night. Number 2, yes, we did. We built a shooting gallery in the back for our pellet guns, in the back of the back of our apartment. That was the most fun I had when I was at State. The second most fun I had when I was at State. We had a blast. Matter of fact, a friend of mine, one of our other roommates, we told him what we had done. He faked being sick with his girlfriend to get out of the date to come back to the apartment. And we probably shot, God, we shot so many pellets it wasn't even funny. So, 1 and 2 are true. Number 4, yes I did.
Dang it.
Number 3, I did not wear it, but my roommate made it, wore it to class, got an A in the class that he wore it to. So, let's see.
No!
Please don't wear that. I'm too sorry, church.
Number 3, here. I don't want
I'll wear it to the next
anybody
GP
to get mad at me.
meeting.
Who is Brooke? Very good. Yes, that was true. Now, spending the night in the Commons was fun because I belong to a group called, I didn't know exactly what y'all really like, so there's your. You're very welcome. We were having I don't know if they do that now or not, where they buy an old car and they put it out there and you hit it with a sledgehammer. I was in Circle K, we were doing that as a fundraiser. So, that gives you a little bit of background about me. All right, moving on. What does mentor stand for? Mentor, sorry, breaking it down. A motivator. You've got to motivate people. You've got to get them to get out of their comfort zone. How do you do that? You get out of your comfort zone. I love standing in front of people. I didn't want to become a teacher. If you ask my mom right now, she would tell you, nope, he did not want to become a teacher. Guess what? I've been a teacher for over 20 years. Matter of fact, I retired so I could keep teaching. Please spend that card wisely because I don't make a lot of money before I teach. I made more money teaching than I ever thought about making this. I was a probation officer before. You're an encourager. You provide support. You got to tell people to believe in themselves. But how can you do that if you don't believe in yourself? If you don't have faith in yourself, you've got to do that. Number 3, sorry. You're a nurturer. You help others grow and develop. You're here. That tells you that you want, or that tells me that I want to make a difference. That tells me that you want to improve the people around you. That you want to make it better. You are the people that can make it better. Like I tell my students, excuse me, my voice is changing, I'm coming into puberty. I tell my students all the time, if you see something you don't like, remember it when it comes your time to vote. I don't care who you vote for as long as you vote. Vote for who is going to help you. Vote for what's going to help you. I didn't realize I was going to lose my voice this soon. You're a teacher. Yes, I love teaching. I love it. I wake up every day doing something I love. I had a guy on the football team. My son is one of the student managers. I was at the bowl game. I was there to see him. I could care less. We lost to East Carolina. My nephew went there. My son's going there to grad school. I really hate the place, but that's a whole nother therapy session. The guy asked me, he goes, what should I do for a living? I've had people ask me that all my life, all my teaching life. I don't know. I'm 58. I still don't know what I want to do for a living. I have no idea. I know this much. I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy making them laugh. I enjoy making a difference. Figure out what you like to do, then figure out how to get paid for it. Then figure out how to teach other people to do it. Whoops, got carried away. Optimist. See the potential. Everybody in here has potential, including me. Don't know what it is yet, but we'll figure it out. You have potential. You have potential to change lives. You have potential to make a difference. Regardless of what all those other yahoos out there are saying. Especially your professors. They don't know. Give you a prime example. My dad got his bachelor's, master's, and his PhD from North Carolina State. He knew a lot of my professors because when he asked me, what are you going to major in? Duh, you got a PhD in sociology? I ain't stupid. Well, I'm pretty sure that some of my professors called my dad and went, good God, you were smart, but I don't know about him. My running joke with that as I graduated, please leave. Not many people get to graduate with that, but essentially they came to me and said, look, if we give you a diploma, will you get your butt out of here? You're bringing down our GPA. You are a role model. If you have little brothers or little sisters, if you have cousins that are younger than you, you are a role model to them whether you believe it or not. You're a role model to the people that you see in this room. I'm not going to lie. You're a role model to me. Very plain and very simple. You're taking a chance to come out and to be a mentor, to tell other people, hey, I believe in you. I believe you can accomplish something that I can't. Or I believe that you can help make me better, and I can help make you better. Thus, we can make everybody else better. That's what it's all about. That's what it boils down to. Be a motivator. What do? Straight up. You inspire other people.
Oh, sorry.
You can at least close the door. At least they didn't come on. I kind of was hoping they were going to come all the way in. I was like, yes, you are a victim for tonight. But anyway, you're inspiring others. How do you do that? Telling stories. I did that. I told a story. Kinda. One of them wasn't right. You'll get another chance. Brooke, I'm sorry you can't win again. That's just a rule I have. Tell stories. Get people drawn in. Draw them into you. Share your story. Everybody has a story. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, but everybody has a story. Everybody has something that they are good at. Everybody has something that they can share with others. Everybody has something that will draw people into you. Highlight strengths, celebrate wins. I highlighted your strengths, which is your age. That's the most powerful thing you have. How do you celebrate wins? What is a win? Unfortunately, that is a question I can't answer. Because what is a win to me is not what is a win to you. This is how I know I'm rich. I retired from the state of North Carolina, so every month they send me a retirement check. Not a lot, but it's nice. It's roughly $1,700. almost $1,800. I know I'm rich when I don't have to move any of my money from my savings account to my checking account. That's when I know I'm gonna be rich. That used to be. It changed last week. $2,750. That's how I know I'm rich. That's the magic number. Oh, that's the magic number for me. I don't know what your magic number is. I can tell you that's my magic number. $2,750. Those of you that are trying to figure out what's so important about $2,750, if you multiply 275 times 365, you get a little over $100,000. That's the magic number right now for me. Hopefully in a year, it will be $2,750 in that. If you want to do the math on that, that's $1 million. Because I want to take care of my family. I want to do what my dad did for my sister and me. I want to take care of my sister. I want to take care of my 3 daughters, my 2 son-in-laws, my cousins, my nephews, and my great-nephews. How do you do it? Sharing motivational stories. I got tons of stories. I'm not going to share them all with you tonight, but I have tons of stories. Will knows one of my stories. I flew to California to see State Play California because my son was part of the team. That was the longest day of my life. And it went from 3 o'clock Friday afternoon until 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon. But I got to go to California. I've never been to California. I got to see my son on the sidelines. That was the coolest thing in the world. People were like, "What are you taking pictures of?" My son. He's the dude right there with the X on his chest. It was a blast. My mom and I had a great time. Use your time wisely. I can teach you how to make more money. I can teach you to read better. I can teach you to do math better. I cannot teach you how to make more time. As if I would, my grandson Mateo would not have to work. Matter of fact, his children probably wouldn't have to work. I can't teach you how to make more time. Use it wisely. You don't have a lot of it left. Be an encourager. Some of you are probably saying, "Well, wait a second, isn't an encourager and a motivator the same thing?" Kind of. It's all in your approach. How many of you have had a tremendously very bad day? You don't have to raise your hand. I mean a really, really bad day. You wanted that person, whoever it was, to reach out and call you, to be there to help you. I'm not saying that your mentees, you got to do that. There might be one or two, yeah, you kind of need to do that. You need to be there for them. Constructive feedback. What's your name, young lady? Jade. How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Am I really loud?
Not crazy loud, not like an Asian mother loud.
Okay, well, I can be ready. But I'm okay, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing good, right? You laughing?
Yeah.
If I suck, you can be real, okay? That's just know that.
No, I don't like it.
All right.
You don't have to do
Now,
that.
she's giving me constructive feedback.
Well, what
I've
can
never
I
had
do?
somebody I'm not as loud as.
Asian mother.
Okay, all right. You might have to email me that. I might have to stick that one in my repertoire for when my 5th graders get real smart.
They don't know
If
Jason.
you ask any one of my students right now, I can't call one of them because she would love to say this. She will tell you he's a mean, nasty, hateful individual. Matter of fact, there is a video. It's on YouTube. Mean, nasty, hateful individual. I don't know exactly how much you'll have to go through to get it, but it's on. My students will tell you that. Is that constructive feedback? Yes. Yes, it is. Because whoever said no, yeah, that's the normal response. I get, no, it's not. That's horrible. No, it's not. Because we've all had teachers that we hated. We've all had teachers that we didn't like. Now my students get to say, he's a mean, nasty, hateful individual. They love it, especially this little girl. She loves it. She was going out with her mom, with her friends one time, with her mom's friends. I said, what are you going to do if they ask you about me? She grinned real big, and she says, I'm going to tell them he's a mean, nasty, hateful individual, and started laughing. I love my students. I tell my students I love them. They know it. You're not my students yet. I care about y'all. I might love you later on if I come back and, if you ask me to come back and speak, I might, but anyway. Be constructive. Help them. What's their faults? What's your faults? What do you see in them that you see in yourself? Build confidence by believing in others. I believe that you can fly. I can throw Will off this building. He won't fly for long, but he will fly. There's only one thing in the world that you cannot do.
Fly.
And I will give $20 cash. I'm poor, I teach. Right for that. To anybody that can tell me the one thing in the world that is not physically possible to do.
You said something really good.
What?
Come back from the dead.
I know a guy who did that.
I have people that will argue and we can go back. But that's close.
Pretty close with him too.
Know your future.
But you, okay, hold on one second. Now, I'm going to get real technical about it because y'all are the first ones that actually really challenged me. I'm impressed. Can't you look back at the past? And look back
Change the
at
past.
define your past. Okay, you're not going to tell you right now you ain't going to win. But you did bring up a good thing. Don't what?
I think you mentioned it earlier in your presentation. You
No,
can't.
I have not talked about it in here.
You say you can't get time back. You can't bring back time. You can't make up for lost time.
You can't create
Yeah, more time.
more time, but you can create a wise use of your time. Again, I'm going to argue with you.
All right.
The only thing physically that you cannot do, and they brought up good points. You might have to buy some more gift cards to send them out. The only thing that you cannot do physically is put a cross-country snow ski over your shoulder and walk through a standard revolving door. It will not fit. Now, I can do the math and show you, and a whole bunch of people are like, what?
See the
Yeah,
math.
that's the way my students are too. And I actually drew it out for them. A standard revolving door is 6 feet wide, divided into 4 sections. I don't know, y'all brought up some good things. I might have to go back and watch the tape and figure this out. But anyway, a cross-country snow ski is 6 feet long and it will not fit in a 3-foot space.
What?
But I like y'all's thinking.
I'm a little person. What if I'm really short?
That's a technicality.